attain the goal which individually they wouldn't have been able to achieve. So everybody brings on board something of value, something that will inure to the benefit of the team. And what it means is that even as they engage in that teamwork, there are times that there will be the need for inspiration, there will be need for motivation. And that is where leadership comes in. And like the bicycle or the bike, each part of the bike must work and work very effectively to be able to, assist the rider to get to the destination. And leadership plays that role. So therefore, leadership and teamwork, they work in tandem to be able to attain, the perceived or the set goal that the team set for itself. A team, in other words, when we go into teamwork in details or what the qualities or characteristics of teams or forming a team, there are challenges with every team. But the leader must be able to solve all these challenges and direct the energies to harness these talents, create synergy among the team members to be able to get to that destination. So this is by way of introduction. So again, when you bring it to the business world, teamwork is what is the foundation of business success. There is no individual effort that will yield the right or productive result for any business. It takes collective effort, combined effort of an assembly of people, a team, to be able to attain that shared goal. So it's one of the best ways within a team, a leader within the team or for a team is able to identify the potential within each team and be able to harness those potentials for the benefit of, the company or the business or the entity. Now, synergy happens when members are able to connect to each other, be able to collaborate, work cooperatively among themselves to be able to achieve the set goal. Now, let's look at where one will ask, how will you be able to create that synergy? How will you be able to, tap into the potential of every team member to achieve that teamwork that we're talking about? So we're going to touch briefly on the great strategies that can be adopted by leaders to harness the potential within the team to be able to achieve teamwork. The first one has to do with creating and sharing a vision. When people appreciate, understand, and are able to identify with a vision, they are committed to it. So the leader's job is to make sure that that vision that is created is communicated across board and everybody understands it perfectly. That is why most companies who want to come out or are required to come out with why do they exist, the mission, and then where do they want to get to the vision. So the vision must be well created, well couched, and communicated across board so that team members or all teams within the business entity or the unit or the organization understands where the business or the organization is going. And that is the job of a leader. Now, a leader who wants to see a good teamwork must also create the right environment for people to, take initiative, to innovate, and so on and so forth. If you create a very rigid environment, very authoritative environment, it will be very difficult for team members to cooperate with each other because they are not going to take any initiative anyway because everything is all about you, the leader. And a leader must also create accountability to be able to, have collaboration from the team members or cooperation from the team members. If the leader fails to be accountable to the team members, it is difficult for teamwork to exist because the leader may end up doing everything in the dark and the rest will not be supportive of that. So accountability is one of the key things. And acknowledging and showing appreciation of the works or the effort of team members is also another area that a leader must focus on. You must appreciate the efforts, initiatives that people take, how they come on board at any point in time. Even when you are not there, you need to show appreciation. Recognition is very crucial. And then you need to also diversify, making sure that you have all the various categories of people within your team. And then the other one is you have to also learn to delegate. Delegate and authorize. You don't delegate and still want to have control. Of course, there are times that you have to limit the authority when you delegate that authority, but you need to empower. You need to empower the team members to take initiative, especially when you allow them to, a free environment to operate. They bring on board their creative minds and they are able to do a lot of things for you. And then you must also encourage two-way communication. A leader should not always, remember we said it is not about just giving instructions. You must ask questions. So you must create a two-way communication. And above all, you must be firm but fair and not aggressive. When people go wrong, you must be firm and fair and not aggressive. On that note, that is the summary of what we are going to discuss today, just to set the tone. We are live on Metro TV, on Facebook as well, on DSTV channel 277. You can watch us live. Tell a friend we are live. And before we open the phone lines for your inputs, last week we got great inputs from you viewers, and today we expect the same. But before we open the phone lines, let's go for a quick break and we shall be right back.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Goil Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Goil Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Goil Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Goil Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
All right, you're welcome back. This is the Leadership 360 show on Metro TV. We are live on Facebook. We are live on DSTV channel 277. You can participate in this show by calling the line on the screen. If you are outside Ghana, you add +233. But if you're in Ghana, it's 0531 982298. 0531 982298. While we wait for your calls, let me continue to say that leadership and teamwork are inseparable. There cannot be a teamwork within a team without leadership. Leadership solves problems for the teams to be able to cooperate with each other. Leadership motivates. Leadership inspires the team to work together. So the two concepts cannot be separated. You cannot play a very excellent leadership role without encouraging teamwork. And teamwork, as we saw briefly in the video that preceded my presentation, realize that when team members unite, they work collaboratively, they work with each other, they are able to achieve a lot. They are able to defeat even the toughest of enemies. So that is the essence of leadership and teamwork. They cannot be separated. And businesses that encourage teamwork across board, departmental, across departments, departments seeing themselves as a team, cross departments, across other departments, seeing the other departments as part of the entire organizational team, they are able to achieve a lot. So teamwork is something that every leader, if you are on the journey of leadership or you want to be excellent at leadership, you must understand that teamwork is key. for example, at the workplace, a job is to be done. It doesn't matter who has been doing that job for a long time. You can assemble a team from within the organization, pick from different units or departments of the organization to work together. By so doing, they are able to understand and appreciate the contribution, the effort of each person within the organization. And so leaders must encourage that. It is very important because as you do so, others begin to appreciate the inputs from other departments. If you just limit the teamwork to one unit or intra-unit teamwork, in as much as it inures to the benefits of the organization, it is short of crossing onto other departments to promote teamwork. So teamwork is something that we cannot belabor. Now, last week, somebody asked the question about how do you cater for, teams within teams? Because some people resonate with each other. They are able to find some comfort zone among themselves, and they work as a team within the team. As the leader, how do you deal with such a situation? To be able to appreciate the impact, be it positive or negative, or that team within the team, you must get on the ground to appreciate what it is. Now, we have a caller on the line. Kate from Akosombo, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I have a question.
Please proceed.
Right. How do I find myself at a new job, and this is a new team I am in. I am struggling to find a common ground with the team because I'm new. How do I incorporate myself in the team and see the vision that they have and move forward as a team?
All right. Thank you. That's a very, very important question you ask. Now, you are a new member to a team. The leader of the team has a duty to give you some form of orientation or to orient you to the guiding principles, if I may call it so, of the team, and the vision, the objective, the goal set for the team, and the capabilities within the team as well, or if you like, the culture of the team. What is the culture? And by so doing, it makes you appreciate what you are coming into. The potential of everybody is known to you, the culture within the team, and you are able to immerse yourself into the team very well. Of course, it requires also that you, the new team member, keep an open mind to study and understand and appreciate the characteristics of the various team members and as a collective group as well to be able to function very well. More often than not, a lot of people bring, attitudes from whatever they have acquired, attitude they have acquired from their previous environment onto the new team, which may work or may not work well for the team. So the leader's role first is to actually give an orientation or give an induction to the new team member to be able to appreciate the culture or the guiding principles within that team so that the new member will appreciate where he or she is coming into. And then secondly, the new team member must also endeavor to study or take time to appreciate the talents or the various characteristics within the team. That's what I will say. Now, while we wait for other callers, I will also say that in team, let me use the opportunity to also mention, teams go through a lot of stages when they are put together. In forming a team, everybody is pulled from different angles. They come together with different nuances, from different cultural backgrounds, different work ethics, and they all are pulled. They all have their talent, they all have their experiences, they all may not even have anything that they are bringing on board, but they have been pulled together. Now, that is the forming stage. They have been selected to come together. And immediately they begin to engage you see that all these challenges of disagreements or grievances will begin to show. And that is the stage we call the storming stage, where everybody feels or argues that he or she is right in his own way. But it's a stage that they go through. With time, they are able to understand and appreciate each other. And then they move on to the next stage called the norming stage, where they begin to collaborate and cooperate with each other and work very, very normal, and everybody will, to the admiration of a lot of people. Hello, good afternoon. Honorable question from Asisewa.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
How is Asisewa? How are you, sir?
I'm good. Oh, how are you too?
I'm fine.
Asisewa is also fine.
All right, sir. Please go ahead with your question.
Yes, I have a question on leadership.
Thank you. Please go ahead.
And then teamwork. You found yourself in a group where the leader is on scale, or the leader has been a leader because of his financial stand. But a member in a team is a very skilled person. So the leader cannot direct, continuously motivate rightly, and the team member is very skilled to assist the leader, but the leader is not prepared to accept the guidance. What will you do as a team member to still let the team continuously work and achieve the desired goal? That is my question.
All right. Thank you very much for that important question. In every team, you have challenges. And as long as the members are focused on the vision or the goal, the shared goal ahead of them, no, not even the behavior of the leader should destroy the focus of the team. If all members appreciate that this is the source of authority of the leader, yet the vision or the goal is so critical for them, I believe their focus should remain same, and they should focus on working towards the goal. The leader will learn a lot from how composed, how resolute the team will remain, and may be compelled to change his or her ways and appreciate the effort that the team members are putting in. More often than not, a lot of us don't appreciate the effort of team members, but that is the way to go. Hello, Efosami.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
God bless you. Likewise. God bless you for the good works. I think leadership has been our problem from our society level to, governance. God bless you.
Thank you. Please, do you have a question for us?
Yeah, I want to, add up to what you've just said right now. You see, a great leader is one who is aware of his own inadequacies and is not afraid to surround himself with people who are capable of completing him. So if you have a leader who don't want people around him to contribute to her, then the leadership becomes questionable. Then they say principle first, people second, and power third. So a good leader must be someone who can surround himself ready for him to be fully be a complete leader. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you too. You have said it all. In fact, on this show, anyone who has been such, behaviors or attitude doesn't qualify to be described as a leader. You are something else. Because leaders, we said on this show that leaders are those, or great leaders are those who are ready to even subject themselves to assessment by their team members. So if you cannot do that, you cannot call yourself a leader, because you are not all-knowing. You don't know it all. Your job is to identify potentials within people, harness those potentials, and channel them to a positive, direction for the benefit of all. That's why we call it a shared vision. Good afternoon, Najwa.
Good afternoon, Doc.
Please
how
go
are you
ahead.
doing? Good, I'm also fine. My concern here is that as Africans, or blacks as we are, if we have to talk about, let's say, leadership, which one do we have to submit ourselves to? Is that the traditional leadership or the democracy that we are practicing now, which we inherited from our colonial masters, the British, who are now practicing monarchy, and we practicing democracy? So I'm a bit confused. Can you help me? Which one, traditional or the foreign leadership? Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the question. On this show, ours is to give a general overview of leadership. And leadership in its own right has different forms. We have spelled out most of these forms, like democratic leadership, laissez-faire, autocratic, and all that. All the political leadership across the world, they are all leadership. They are forms of leadership. But we said on the show that our prescription is servant leadership. Servant leadership is the way forward in this current dispensation on the globe. Thank you very much for your contributions. All too soon, time is not on our side, but I believe you have picked nuggets. Let's go quickly to our honor code, which informs our servant leadership proposal or recommendation that we give. Let's look at our honor code.
I am a proud and firm African. I will take a stand. I will lead and be the change. Come and take my hand. For the safety, honor, and welfare of my country and company come first. Always and every time. The honor, welfare, and comfort of the people I lead come next. My own ease, comfort, and safety come last. Always and every time.
Indeed, we have come to the end of yet another show. Remember, if your actions as a leader inspires people to dream more, to do more, and to hope for more, then you are a leader. On this show, we believe that our own comfort, our ease, and our own safety should come last as leaders. If you are with us on this journey, remember, you must sacrifice for your country, for your company, and for your team members to be seen as that great leader. Next week, we shall look at leading or leadership beyond certificates. Leadership beyond certificates. And hope to see you next week. Bye.
Metro TV, insightful and inspiring moments.